Okay, guys. So for the last 24 hours, I was just, moving my into my office, my home office, right? And along the way, I dismantled my Wi-Fi network, right? So so I had to log back in, but I jotted down the wrong password. All right. So last 24 hours to recap, I was moving into my home office, and part of that process, I dismantled my Wi-Fi at home to move stuff around, and so I jotted down my password. And so after everything was put together, I tried to log back onto the internet, but it was not a hardware issue. It was not like a service issue. I had the wrong password, and there's more to it than that. And so while and then I had to wait the next day to go to a public library where I can use free Wi-Fi to retrieve the full information. Because if you jot it down nowadays on a piece of paper incorrectly or incompletely, where do you keep it? Online, right? Online drive, in your email someplace, online folder. And we're all and like nowadays, a lot of people are afraid to put it on their laptop because if it gets broken into, they have all your passwords. So I did that, and now I'm back online. But while I'm doing that, I realized something very funny about information technology, like IT professionals, that a lot of people take it for granted. And IT professionals, let me see if I explain this the best way possible. Information technology is information having to do with the technology. It's not information flowing through the technology. So information technology versus the meta information of this video are two different things. The meta, sharing my what I realized about information technology is media, the meta of media, right? The information of media, right? Information technology is information about technology, information about the CPU that's processing this, information about the network devices along which this data is flowing. So information technology has nothing to do with this broadcast, like the ideas of this broadcast. It has to do with the settings of the devices along the network. That is information technology. Tell you another limitation of information technology. All right. In a professional setting, if they were to touch the hardware, they will void the warranty. So information technology professionals can only do so much. All right. And we watch on YouTube how, like, at home, computer enthusiasts will like solder pieces together, rip circuit boards apart, change this and that. To some degree, if an information technology does that, they void the warranty. So what happens is, if you need that kind of service, you have to send it back to the manufacturer. The information technology specialist is about the information of the technology along the network to keep this type of data, verbal, video, flowing. And this type of data is sort of like information media, different from information technology. Ever thought about that? So if you're running your own home office, one of the gotchas is the cost of information technology and also the cost of maintaining the hardware. So you want to find an information technologist that can repair hardware, but if they do, you void the warranty. So they'll look at your network, and then if nothing works out, ultimately it's the hardware. In which case you might have to buy a new one or send your old one back to the manufacturer. Or if you're willing to have them do it, they'll go inside and they'll solder new pieces on, what have you. All right. If they touch the hardware, they void your warranty. And information technology really is about the settings of the devices along the network. All right. It is not the information of the media that is being transmitted along the network. And in fact, most IT professionals could care less about that type of information. Unless, what else have we got going on? Leaks, hacks, all that stuff. All right. But an honest IT professional could care less. They just look at the the technology on the network, look at the settings and stuff. Of course, every time you upgrade Windows updates or you install a new piece of software, it alters the settings. It's in the programming installation. It alters the setting, and then they have to go into the network and see what was altered. Sometimes they tell you can't use it, that piece of software, because you're the only one who needs it. The rest of the office, it'll disrupt the rest of the office. So that's why. Interesting, right? Interesting. So I'm back up in my home office. This is what it looks like now. You see what I'm kind of looking at, the sofa and the TV and all that stuff. Apparently, if I turn on the radio in the background, it is sort of like copyright infringement, because the radio or music or anything like that has a license to play that, which I don't. I was thinking of turning those things on to add ambiance, but that's what I learned. They have a license to play those songs. If I play the radio and it comes through here, I don't have a license for those songs. So you just kind of deal with the sound of silence in the background. See you guys later.